let's take a quick look at the student experience for myWorld Online, which is now held within Savas Realize. So when students log in to myWorld Online, they will see this page, and you'll see that they have 4 tabs across the top. They have a home, browse, classes, and grades. So home is where they will start. It'll have a list of assignments that have been assigned to them, as well as a couple of other things along the right-hand side. If they click on Browse, they will see the products that are assigned to them, which will basically just be their text. If they click on Classes, they will get a list of those assignments again that have been assigned to them, as well as their text. We'll take a look at the text here. We can click in on that. It'll ask them to open it in a new window. And once it loads, they have the entire student text available to them. So they can click through if you want them to do some reading on their own or you want them to follow along while you read. If you check up here under menu, you can go to table of contents, and it's a little bit easier to find an exact page that students might be looking for. So you can see here, here's page 31. Right? So then you can tell them which page they need to look for, and they can just go to the table of contents to find that. We'll go back, and you will see that the last tab then is their grades, where they can take a look at what the grades are for any of the assignments that have already been graded by the teacher. Probably the most important thing besides that text that students are going to want to use. And remember, you can either get to that by going to Browse, having students go to Browse and clicking on their text, or going to Classes, and then they can click over here on the e-text. So that other important thing is for their assignments, they can find the assignments that are assigned to them right here on their home screen. We'll take a look at 2 different assignments. One is the test. They'll click on that test there, and then they'll just go down here and they'll click on the test again. And the nice thing about the tests within myWorld Online is that they can click out, like if they, if they run out of time for the day or they need to use the restroom, they can click out of the test and it will save progress. So you can see I've already started this one, but let's go into one that I haven't answered. It's pretty simple: question, multiple choice, and then they can move on. Some of the questions are short answer. And then once they're finished with the test, they can just submit test and it will submit it to the teacher for grading. We'll go back by clicking exit and we'll take a look at another assignment. Here is an example of, we'll go back one more, got it. Okay, so I also had this student assigned with a got it, so we'll click on the got it. Same exact process, they'll go down, they'll click on the got it. And once it loads, it'll have the lesson summary. And then each of the got it's look a little bit different. Some of them are short answer. Some of them they have to manipulative. This one is multiple choice, and they can check their answer as they're going through so that they can check their understanding for a quick formative assessment from what they've been learning in that lesson. So that's a really quick overview of the student experience. If you have any questions, feel reach out to me, Dale Uzelman, or Sally White. Either of us are more than happy to help any way that we can as you and your students navigate through myWorld Online.